Time for the NFL Fantasy League, he said. I'm a champion. I've won things, Dad. You don't have to worry about me. Faster than the speed of light I am, Dad. Stronger than an ox. We were so proud. Even Sammy wanted to wear your kit. He thought you were king of the world. But I just had a concern when the results weren't going your way, that you were just a bit too laid back. But you said, Dad, I'm a champion. I've won things. Don't worry. But deep down, I could see on the inside, there were concerns. What can I say? You've let the family down. You've let your friends down. And worst of all, you've let yourself down. Let's hope you have a better year next year.
Hey Teddy, so Jared suggested that I come on here and wish you congratulations for winning fantasy last season, so congratulations. But I just wanted to say that I do think it's interesting that I was never congratulated given the influential role that I played on your fantasy victory. It's just hard to say where you would be without my decision making. You know what I mean? Like, would you have even won? I don't know. But regardless, you did win, so congratulations, and I'm thrilled that I can now tell my dad that my British boyfriend knows a little bit about American football.
Oh, sorry, didn't see you there. Champ here. Oh, 2021 season, what a fucking season. Alvin Kamara, basically Allah. What a fucking guy. AJ Brown, questionable every week. What a fucking saviour. Expectations for the next year? Gonna win it all again, aren't I? Fucking easy, you bunch of shitters. Benji, Sacco, shame on you. Gordon, wanking on about his 8-6 record. Nearly won, could have won. Fuck off. You're gonna get smashed again next season.
Evening, lads. Yeah, can't believe we're back here at the draft. Yeah, it doesn't really feel like a year since the last one. It's gone really quickly, but yeah, glad to be coming back around because last year was certainly one to forget for me, as you all know. Yeah, I think I got 3 wins in the regular season before losing in the Sacco Bowl to Matt in a heartbreaking fashion, especially considering I had 27 points from Kareem Hunt sitting on the bench. So yeah, really devastating season for me, but feeling really motivated going into this year, and my goal is absolutely to reach the very top of Shiva Mountain. If that's not your goal going into the new season, then you should really be playing, boys. Can't wait, feeling fresh as ever to get back into it. Enjoy the draft, lads, can't wait.
For me, last year was about redemption. Following 2 years as your Sacco, I simply couldn't afford a third. It's fair to say that another year at the bottom of the league would have killed my passion for fantasy, and I may well have quit the league altogether. But, alas, that did not happen. Thanks to a man by the name of Dalvin Cook, the 69ers were rebuilt. An incredible mid-season run of countless W's propelled me to the playoffs. Although I ultimately fell short when it came to crunch time, I was proud of my team and the progress I made as GM. Next year, we build on this progress. The research has begun, and I'm not fucking around. So watch out, boys. The 69ers are back, and we mean business.
Hi lads, so yeah, my thoughts on last season were, for me, they were an absolute clusterfuck. Starting 3-0 and then managing to lose Saquon, trading away James Robinson, Justin Jefferson, Chase Claypool was a bit of a fucking disaster. But hey, we go again this year, right? Maybe I'll even get a trade with Noah. For this upcoming season, my goal will be to definitely not get the number 1 pick again, because that was bloody horrible. And yeah, I hope to make another appearance in the playoffs. It's been a while, maybe over a year now. I can't remember if I made it even the season before last, but yeah. Next season's the one, boys. Safa's going to win it.
You're right, boys. So last year was a bit of a shambles. Injuries really fucked me over last year. I lost Prescott and MT for so long, and that was a huge blow. But if it wasn't for that, I would have been your first ever 2-time champ. But it's another season, and I'm going to draft better than I ever have before and continue to make all of those risky trades, so everyone hop into my DMs, because I know they will pay off. And next year is my year. Come on, let's go.
Ah, didn't see you there. Caught me whilst I was drying my morning washing. Hi, Burge. Let me sit down and tell you how my season was cursed from the start. Shout out Gordon, you absolute COVID breeder. The draft was incredible. Looking at my first 3 picks, it was popping off my team. I had Jared hyping me up on WhatsApp. Big up Gordon again, you fucking rat. I thought this was my year. And then it took a sudden turn. I'd bottle picking my boy A-Rob and opted for some shitty tight end who won't be named. And from there on, it just really went downhill. My season got underway, and before I know it, I was hodling left, right and centre because my team was a complete shambles. I finally knew how Noah felt, and it was fucking terrible. However, my lover Rojo, my saviour, he was there to pick me up in week 6, scoring a 24 bomb. I could finally get my revenge on Gordon. But this so-called form was incredibly short-lived. I then proceeded with a record low 50.52 points against Noah. But don't worry, because this record was then beaten by myself again against Teddy the following week, scoring 42.72. I'd officially hit rock bottom. And that was it. My head was no longer in it. I'd pretty much surrendered defeat. Hi, Benji. Slowly limping over the line, me and Benji were competing for who really was the shittest. Thank God Benji's training skills and lineup decisions were as bad as him running the 400 metres, and I got my W in week 14, sending Benji to the Sacco. She even knew it was not my time just yet. Hi, Benji, once again. Next year I'm staying away from you, Gordon, until draft day, and we'll get my shit together and destroy all you fuckers, finally bringing home the greatest prize in fantasy football. Shiva, Kamini Soma, Krandakra Shiva, Kamini Soma, Krandakra. Hey!
This was his turn and his time to live up to being a back-to-back MVP and the most talented player this game has ever seen. And this
guy is walking around like he won the title. It bothers me. Enough. You got to get it done. Period. No more excuses. No more. I don't care about what products you're selling. I don't care about what you're doing through November, through May, assuming there's going to be a game. I care about what you're going to do in terms of putting rings on your finger so Skip Bayless, myself, and everybody else can shut up. It is time. I'm tired of this man being celebrated. For what? We know you're great. How about winning? Win for one.
Even after proving myself year on year as the best fantasy player, I still have my critics, and I hear them loud and clear. I'm MJ in 91, I'm LeBron in 2012, it's time to bring home that chip. I know for some of you just avoiding Sacco or scoring 60 points one week, or maybe seeking to playoffs one year is an achievement, but for me, it's championship or bust. As you can see, my hair is very long, got a headband in. That's because I haven't had a haircut since Alvin Kamara dropped 53 points on me on that fateful Thursday night during Championship week. This serves as a reminder every time I look in the mirror that not only am I the best looking player in the league, but that I still have a lot more to accomplish. It reminds me of my failures, because losing in the final was a failure for me. And this year, that's going to change. This year is going to be the year I go all the way. Playoff Ethan, it rings nicely, and it's true. Every year, I prove it. Over a long period of time. Yeah, the playoffs can be fluky, but this year, I'm going to win it all. I won't spend my time slagging you guys off, as I know I can only beat myself. You guys are just members of the league, numbers, competition. I can only beat myself, and this year I won't. However, I just have to say one thing. I'm sure we're going to hear a long-winded speech about how, from Sam Gordon, how I'm back. He's going to use graphs, he's going to use numbers. I'm sure it's going to be long. And I'm just here to say, on behalf of everyone in the league,
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care.
A big hello from Russell and I to everyone. Obviously, last season was quite disappointing for me, having finished 5th and outside the playoffs for the first time in my young fantasy career. Obviously, had I made the playoffs in that 4th spot, I would have, in fact, won the Shiva for the second time and been the first two-time Shiva champion. So that's what I get for not playing my number one running back in week 14. So we'll learn from that and move on. This season, I'm obviously coming for you, Teddy. I'm going to be that first two-time Shiva champion. All I need to do is be back in those playoffs. I'm always in the mixer. And yeah, bring it on. And that Sacco punishment for whoever lands it, it's going to be brutal.
Titans, myths, legends, kings of the sport, an amazing team. Yeah, ignore those two. A perfect season. Nothing could have gone wrong, except for this man. However, this year's different. This year, things change.
I am no Miranda, and I will have my revenge.
Hey boys, it's your boy, Commiss Jared here. Just a bit down right now because of the shitty random draft order and the fucking commissioner, and that's the best I fucking got. I'm sorry boys, I'm gonna do better. I will do better. Being your commissioner it's my pride. It's my passion. I love it. And if I wasn't your commissioner, I don't know what else I'd be. I mean, I'm probably the worst fucking fantasy player ever. Fucking drafted shitty Godwin. Fucking McCaffrey doesn't even want to play for me. If it wasn't for Kelsey and the whole tight end matters movement, I'd probably be of you, Burge. I'd probably be the fucking Sacco. But it's tough. It's tough to pick yourself up every single year when I care so fucking much about winning and I just lose. So my expectations for next year is just to not be the Sacco. If I'm not the Sacco, then I'm happy. I'm just going to enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy these moments like the fucking first AGM, let's go. I'm going to enjoy week in, week out. Going to get a few dubs. And if I'm not the Sacco, then I'm on the beers, mate. And that's all it can be for me. You know, I can't set my expectations high. I'm here, I want to win, but players don't want to play for me. And I've accepted that. I'm a commissioner. I'm an average fantasy football player. Below average, probably. So, yeah, that's me. Congrats, Teddy the champ. Big shift from you last year. Really big shift. Sacco Burge. Not great from you, is it, mate? You suck. You're fucking terrible. So stop fucking doing your coursework and start prepping for fantasy next year because you're a disgrace. Yeah, and again, I'm sorry, boys, about the random shitty draft order. We'll do it out of a hat coming up very shortly. And yeah, it's going to be better though. We've got punishments coming in. We've got flex coming in. Well, I hope these things are all getting voted on. I mean, I'm just assuming they will. But yeah, love you, boys. The London League is here. And it's going to the fucking moon. 1 second. Well, what's going on here?
Hey everyone, Scott Hansen here from NFL Red Zone. Before I get to every touchdown from every game, we need to talk fantasy football. All the way from Los Angeles to London to speak with my dudes, Teddy the Champ, Reign of Ruxin, Commish Jared, Sacco Benji, Davo, or Davo, Playoff Ethan, Toe, Saf Dog, Ali G, and Sam the Slam. Yeah, you guys. What's up, fellas? First of all, thanks for being awesome NFL Red Zone fans. I heard you guys watch the show all the way there in UK, and I know watching in the UK means you are up late at night on Sunday night, so I appreciate the dedication. Thanks for the love. Second of all, Commish Jared hit me up, gave me all 10 of your names, and asked me to randomize your draft order, which I have done. I have my tablet right here with all of your names on it. I put it into the computer, randomly spit it out, and this video is your draft order reveal show. So you ready? Here we go. We're going to go 10-1 to build the drama up a little bit. All right. Picking 10th will be Reign of Ruxin. Picking 9th, Ali G. The 8th pick goes to Playoff Ethan. Picking 7th, Commish Jared. The 6th pick goes to Davo, or Davo. Probably Davo, but could be Davo. I didn't get pronunciations. I just got the names. Doing the best I can. Please bear with me. All right. 5th pick goes to Toe. The 4th pick will be made by Saf Dog. And that leaves 3 names left over. Let's see. Alphabetically, the names left over are Sacco Benji, Sam the Slam, and Teddy the Champ. That's alphabetically. Here's the way they go, draft order wise. 3rd pick belongs to Sacco Benji. The 2nd pick, 2 will reveal 1, obviously. Is it Sam or is it Teddy? The 2nd pick goes to Sam the Slam, and that means Teddy the Champ, which I don't know if that means he was the champ last year or not, but in the randomized draft order, Teddy the Champ is picking 1st overall. So there you have it, gentlemen. Thanks for asking me to be a part of your fantasy league this year. And just know this, have an awesome draft, best night of the year for my money. Stack those lineups and come see your boy in September for the Octobox and the Witching Hour, all wrapped up in 7 hours of commercial-free football. See you, boys.